resulting from ICT use, reduce e-waste and adopt green IT technologies and best practices. We have to date organized awareness sessions in schools and businesses, organized a green IT essay competition for secondary school students, developed guidelines on green IT, and organized several such workshops and capacity building programs on green IT and related topics. We have also set up a green IT portal to promote green IT best practices. With a view to empower businesses on sustainable ICT, we have organized trainings leading to the BCS, the Chartered Institute of IT, Green IT certification. Some 80 professionals from public and private institutions have benefited from the training. The NCB has also recently become an endorser of the EU Code of Conduct for data centers, the first such endorser in Africa. In this context, we organize trainings on the EU Code of Conduct for data centers in energy and cost management in data centers. And some 60 participants obtained the industry certification from the BCS. Applying green IT best practices makes perfect sense, as it plays a crucial role in saving energy, decreasing costs, and maximizing efficiency. Green IT are not just for the IT industry, but for virtually all industries, all sectors, to improve operational efficiency, reduce environmental footprint, and gain additional business competitiveness to the application of ICT. As per various studies and reports, while ICT is responsible for up to 2 to 3% of the global carbon emissions, ICT has also the potential to reduce an organization's carbon footprint fivefold. The concept of green IT, therefore, generally refers to two major areas where IT can play an important role, namely green of IT, which can be defined as reducing environmental impact of IT equipment usage, such as data center, server room energy management, automatic power control of computers, etc. And green by IT, which is referred to as applying specific IT solutions to enable energy resource savings throughout business operations, such as electronic platform, paperless administration process, video conferencing to reduce travel, smart grid, smart building, smart cities, etc. With the fast growth of ICT application in business operations and people's daily life, the total electricity consumption of ICT and other consumer electronics worldwide is predicted to double by 2020 and will be triple by 2040. Therefore, increasing energy efficiency and optimizing various ecological aspects throughout the ICT life cycle of design, production, use, operation, and disposal can contribute significantly to decrease the negative impact of human activities on the environment. According to the Smart 2020 report, carbon emissions attributable to ICTs are expected to reach more than 6% in 2020. Therefore, the pressure to lower the environmental footprint will have a major impact on IT departments, forcing them to rethink the way ICT is managed, used, and governed. This two-day training workshop on green ICT strategy and governance will provide participants with an in-depth understanding of all the different aspects of green IT strategy and governance. It will show how green IT governance supports green IT initiatives at the IT level, and how this can best be implemented to support corporate sustainable strategy. This workshop will review the existing regulations around mandatory carbon dioxide reporting, as well as other standards and frameworks, to provide tools and methods to implement green IT strategy based on internationally recognized frameworks such as PROGRESS, and also the green IT strategy governance in national. Participants of this workshop will be able to get a holistic view on carbon dioxide emissions, waste, and environmental management. Understand what role ICT plays in affecting the environment. consider ICT as a key driver to low carbon economy, identify the impact of current and upcoming frameworks, standards, and regulations on the organization, understand the benefits of implementing green IT strategy, and introduce green IT best practices and measurements in the organization. The workshop will be conducted by Mr. Tanguy, a sustainable ICT architect expert from green ICT. Mr. Sweden has already conducted similar workshops in various countries around the world, including European countries such as France, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Thank you, Mr. Sweden, for sharing your expertise with us today. I will end here, but before I begin, I would like to thank you, Honorable Minister, again for
about green IT and green IT governance with Green ICT, my company. Let me then also thank Mauritius State to organize this kind of workshop and to take care about the environment together with developing your own ICT capabilities. Let me just, as a quick introduction to the workshop, because anyway I will speak for a long time for the next 2 days, let me just in a few minutes reinforce the need and the justification for such a workshop, for such an interest in green IT and more specifically the governance related to green IT. Earth is warming. I think that's something that we all agree about. We can of course discuss whether Earth is warming as a natural phenomenon or whether Earth is warming due to mankind, industry and so on. I won't really enter into those kind of discussions, but take it as an assumption that we have to do something, whatever we will do to reduce our impact on environment is anyway a good thing. The second point that is less discussable and kind of extends the discussion about green IT is the scarcity of resources. For sure, anytime we could use a new laptop, a new server, we need resources that are then consumed on Earth and which are not there anymore afterwards. So we have to do something in order to reduce our consumption of resources and more specifically, of course, scarce resources. At last, I'm pretty sure that you all know it, we are in a crisis. Meaning that we cannot afford to invest new technologies, new ways of working just for the sake of environment if you cannot prove to the decision makers that within 2, 3, 5 years you can have a ROI, a return on investment on the finance point of view. So one of the points of the workshop for the next few days will be also to show the alignment between any action that you can take in favor of environment and the financial point of view of those actions. Now, that said, it creates a kind of a constraint on us on the IT. On the other side, for sure, we need more and more IT. 2 years ago, I think there was a statement from the European Commission saying that IT is to be considered as